All right, welcome to Bullseye Bootcamp. My name is Amy, Target Fitness Program Manager. We got just one block of work that we're going to go through 3 times. We got 6 intervals, lots of power type movements. So we will need maybe 1 medium set of dumbbells. We got squat thrusts that we're going to be doing, dumbbell snatch, plank jack rows. Have a towel or sweatshirt or something nearby we're going to do towel slams with. Other than that, just the dumbbell for equipment. Let's get started warming up. Let's start with feet shoulder width apart and we'll shift it left or right, getting a little mobility through those hips. Stretch through that inner leg, warming up those stabilizer muscles through those joints. Set yourself up with a playlist that's energizing. We got boot camp, so higher energy, higher intensity type intervals. One more left and right here. Let's bring those feet back underneath us and reach and pull with a march. Getting those shoulders warmed up. Reaching across to that opposite knee, get that core warmed up a little bit. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Let's step it back for a reverse lunge. Drive that knee up, set it down, switch. Getting that heart rate up a little bit as we start to move quicker. There's a good amount of jumping and things today, but I'll always give, there actually isn't too much jumping today. Any of those though that we do, I'll always give variations and options for. One more left and right here. All right, let's do a little bit of T-spread mobility, reach those arms up, twist it to the right, keeping that pelvis forward, inhale back up, exhale to the left. One more each way, vertical stretch, exhale, twist. One more. All right, let's bring the hands to the hips or behind the head and go hinge. We're doing swings, kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever you got. So warming up those glutes and hamstrings here. Getting that hinge pattern warmed up. Three more here. We'll start to pick up the pace. Last one. Let's go hamstring curl. You could turn this into a butt kicker here. If you feel good. Nice light landings. Touch down. Let's go Jackson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. Go double or single leg for lower impact. Get those arms big. Soft landings out and in if you're doing that jump. You can always mix up variations in the interval as well. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done with the warm up. Quick drink of water if you need it. Should be feeling good. If you're not quite warmed up, take this first few exercises a little bit lighter or less intense. We're going to start with the squat thrust. I like to do this one with a single dumbbell, but you can have 2 if you prefer. We're squatting it down, driving it up, coming right back down into a squat, making it as continuous as possible, getting a nice amount of power from those legs, using that to get that dumbbell overhead. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You can drive all the way through up to the toes, guiding that weight back down to the chest, nice and easy. We want this to be powerful, explosive, total body move here. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more like a build up, start slow and end more powerful and quick. You can do that. 45 is kind of a long interval to do super high intensity, so maybe like a 7 out of 10 if you're going for consistent effort throughout. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Next is mountain climbers. Go to the floor if you want extra challenge. If you need a little bit of less of a challenge, incline that plank. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go knees in mountain climbers. Lots of reps here, shoulders over hands, little bend in those elbows. Make these slower if you want to catch your breath a little bit. Pull that knee in one at a time, make it more of a core strength rather than cardio. Switch between those two, whatever's right for you today. We get nice long 1 minute breaks between rounds after the 6 intervals. Nice work. Keep going. Keep that effort. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a single dumbbell. We got dumbbell snatch. Here's what that looks like. I will give options for this if you don't want to do this full snatch. Big, powerful move. Dumbbell comes right up overhead. If you don't want that full movement, power upright row from the floor. Here we go. Switching arms each time. Again, up to the toes if you want a little bit extra power and effort. You don't have to pull from the floor if that's not right for you. If that deep squat or hinge doesn't feel good, you can start from this hanging position. Same thing, just switch from that hanging position. I like to extend my arm out for counterbalance. Really shrug and pull that shoulder. Use those big lats. Drive through the feet to the floor. Nice job, we got 10 seconds. Pretty good amount of weight here. If you can challenge yourself with a moderate to heavy dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back into a plank. Again, I'm going to incline mine. I don't necessarily want to go horizontal with my heart rate super high. If that's something you can tolerate, go for it. Dumbbells underneath those hands. Here we go. We're going to jump out and in, row, jump out and in, row. If you don't want the rows, just hop out and in, plank jacks. If you don't want the jacks, want to focus on back body strength, just do the rows. Any combination, any ratio is open and an option. Scooping the dumbbell to the hip, squeeze in between the shoulder blades on that back body. Try not to let those hips tilt or twist. Anything like that. Keep it nice and stable through that midsection. Working through that high heart rate. You got shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1. We got towel slam. Zoom is telling me my internet is unstable. Hopefully it doesn't cut me off. I'll hop in on my phone if my Zoom cuts me off. All right, I need my towel. So just like a ball slam, but it's with the towel. Reach it up, slam it down, pick it up, and repeat. Here we go. These are deceivingly high effort and intensity. If you want a little variability here, you can go left to right, pivot the foot, working those obliques all the way overhead. Slam it as hard as you can. Nice job, team. Keep it going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a heavy, moderate to heavy dumbbell. We got kettlebell or dumbbell swings. Doing that powerful hip hinge with a thrust. Using momentum. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Dumbbell or kettlebell right underneath our body, between the legs. Upper body comes forward with that hinge movement. Little bend in the knees. All the power's from the hips. Arms are guiding the weight up and down, but they're not lifting. Dumbbell or kettlebell about shoulder or head height, somewhere around there. Hop those hips forward, but but not past neutral. We don't need to lean back or push our hips forward. Get up to neutral, let that dumbbell come down. 10 seconds, this is it for round one. 1 whole minute rest after this. Should be feeling tired, out of breath, ready for a break. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice job. Get your breath back, keep walking it out a little bit. I have to investigate my earbud situation. There we go. I think I got it. Make sure it's working. All right, awesome. Still about 30 seconds to go. Starting at the top, coming up next with squat thruster. If you're feeling good, maybe challenge yourself a little bit more with maybe an extra resistance. All right, team, 5 seconds. Grab that dumbbell. Let's go round two. Bring back that intensity. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Try to make that squat big range of motion if you can. If you want a little bit more of a push press upper body focus, it's just a little dip and drive. That's an option. Maybe add a squat every third push press, something like that. You can customize it. Now you know what the 6 intervals of 45 feel like. You can make those adjustments as you need to. You can put more effort in to certain exercises if you'd like. Nice job. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We got mountain climbers. Set it up, team. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Knees in, knees in. Make it high rep for more cardio. Get that heart rate up. Keep it up. Slow it down. If you went a little bit too hard on those squat thrusters, need a little break, that is okay. Slow it down if you need to. That is core work. You're still working. Just moving your body. That's all I ask. Nice job. Well, that's halfway through, team. Halfway. Here we go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go dumbbell snatch. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. On the way back down, elbow comes in, guiding the weight right next to the body. On the way up, dumbbells right next to the body again. Nice smooth motion all the way to the top. Choose one of those other options if you don't want to do that full snatch, that power upright row, or that hanging version. Last couple reps, let's go. Make them good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, team. Plank jack row is next. Find your high plank. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, team. Back body core work. Can still get some cardio in with more plank jacks. Breathing through it here, team. Try not to hold the breath. Keep those hips level with the rest of the body. Nice job. Way to stay strong, team. Keep working hard all the way. We got a couple more reps. Let's go.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Towel slam is next. Last 2 intervals. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Both arms are slingshotting that towel down. So your upper body's acting kind of like a slingshot. You're over halfway. Maybe start picking up a little bit of pace. Last couple of reps. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell, kettlebell swing. Second round, almost done. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hinge. Halfway. Nice. Find that rhythm. Find that momentum. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Awesome job, team. 1 minute again before our final round. All right, over halfway through our rest here. You can always take more, hop back in when you can. Alternatively, if you feel like you're not ready, you could maybe shorten the interval to 30 seconds if you need to. Squat, thrust. Set it up. This is round 3, team. Last round. You got this. 3, 2, 1, squat, thrust. Let's go. Halfway. Yes, you can. Come on. Let's go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Way to finish those. Mountain climbers, set it up. Four, 3, 2, let's go. Drive those knees in. Keep that high plank in line, that whole body, hips, shoulders, feet. Nice job. Tuck in with that pelvis. Make sure it's not tucking under or overarching. That low back. Halfway. Digging deep here. 15 seconds. Hang in there. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 2 intervals down. 4 to go. We got a dumbbell snatch. Find that power here. 3, 2, 1. Find that focus and go. Gotta make the reps good. If you need a little extra time between reps to make them higher quality, take that option. Awesome, team. Over halfway. Two or three more. Let's go. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Big breath out before we go horizontal into a plank. Rows and plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm opting for a kneeling plank with my row, coming up to high plank for plank jacks, doing 2 or 3 of those, coming back down. More stability with the knees here. I'm also creating a little bit more space for more stability. Make that stance wider if you need to. Keep working. Yes, you can. 15 seconds. One more round. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Towel slam. Last 2 intervals coming up next. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go for it. Nice. And yes, you can. Over halfway. Big reach up. All the way up top. Make it big. 3, 2, 1. Woo! 10 seconds. Last interval. This is it, team. Cool down next. After our swings. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let that upper body come forward. Hinging at the hips, pushing those hips back. Halfway, let's do it, team. Second half better than the first half. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and done. Take a second. Grab a quick sip of water. Get your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to get that exhale longer than that inhale. Get that heart rate down. Awesome job today, team. Way to show up. Let's roll through those shoulders. Lots of high intensity. Might have gained a little bit of tension in that upper body shoulder area. And release those shoulders down. We're going to take arm, get it over to our opposite hip like this. Pull that same shoulder down and ear to shoulder on the other side. Get a nice big stretch through that trapezius, that lateral side of the neck. You can drop the chin, or look up to the ceiling if it feels better, or maybe move through those two slow and carefully. Bring it back up to neutral, other side. You can even hold that hand in place for a little bit more secure stretch. And bring it back center. Same arm, same leg, quad stretch. Pull those knees together. And release over to the other side. And release that one. We'll go right into a wide leg forward fold. We'll stop halfway first with the neutral spine, get those hamstrings. So hands on the legs for support if you need it. Push that tailbone back towards the wall behind you. Get that nice stretch through the glutes and hamstrings, mainly hamstrings here. And go ahead and release that low back. Bring it all the way down. Let that head hang heavy. Walk those hands over to one side. Reach that opposite arm over. Pull that hip back. Nice lat stretch here. Still getting those hamstrings. Walk it to the middle and over to the other side. Should be back to nasal only breathing here. If you haven't consciously done that, go ahead and try now just to do breathing just through your nose. Bring it back center, heel toe those feet together, keeping those hips up high, head down low. Step it back one into the low lunge. Find that hip flexor stretch first. Sink into that stretch. Keep the pelvis neutral and rotate that upper body towards that front knee. Extend that arm up towards the ceiling for world's greatest stretch. Sweep that arm up and over a couple times to that inside of the knee. Back up to that extended position. Last time. Bring it back together. Feet underneath you. Step it back to that opposite leg. Hip flexor stretch first in that low lunge. Rotate second. Find that big stretch, that big chest opener. And then go ahead and sweep that arm up and over. Getting nice mobility through that shoulder and mid and upper spine. One more. Hands back down to the floor. Step it back together. Lift those hips first. Start rounding it up one vertebrae at a time. One last big inhale, vertical, full body stretch. Reach it to the ceiling, but keep that rib cage underneath you. And exhale, roll through those wrists on the way down. And release. All right, that was Bullseye Bootcamp. Thanks so much for coming. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to DM me on Slack as well. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night. We'll see you next time.